What's up, YouTube? This is Robbie Gross, and today we're going to talk about this Irwin Vice Grip plier set. Rolls up in this neat little bag, got some rubber band straps, put it around there, stretch it out. It comes with your dikes, slip joints, needle nose, linesman pliers, adjustable, small 8-inch channel lock. I think this is a 10-inch and a 12-inch. You start with your dikes. Pretty sharp, clean little deal. Look pretty cool. Cuts pretty well. Decent set of little dikes. I've only used these a couple times, but as you can see, maybe if it'll adjust, focus. Gets a pretty sharp little edge for how many times I've used them. They maintain. Joints are pretty smooth, fit well in your hand. Pretty good little deal, especially for your DIYer. I don't know what else, if there was another brand that you'd even need as another. It's not like they make nicer dikes. They do, but they don't. And they're all designed to cut. You got your standard slip joint. The colors are pretty good on them. They got the etched Irwin right there. Joints are smooth as glass. I've used these so infrequently that they still have the oil in the slip joints I'm talking about. I've used them a few times though. And they grip pretty good. Got a pretty good little design right there for what they do. I mean, fit perfect. The few times I have used them, haven't had any issues. Use them to do simple stuff like twist out some strip screws, stuff like that. They also fit really well to your hand. I would recommend these just as hard as I'd recommend the snap-on ones. They fit really well in your hand for what they are. Pretty cheap. Actually, I paid $60, I think, for this whole set. And if you think about it, Snap-on's like $80-something for a 3-piece. You can get your needle nose. They do have a little cut point in there. They're pretty smooth opening, but they're not very old, so they haven't been used up that hard. Teeth are pretty good on them. If you look real close, they are a little weathered, maybe. It's actually not weathering, it's come on, just where, like right here, right there, and just little imperfections from manufacturing. No big deal. I mean, just a little paint came over. When I saw these linesman pliers in here, I really was hoping they would be covered. I mean, they're not electrician's pliers. They're not electrician set. I mean, it's dangerous. They're not if I could think of the words. Anyway, basically, they're still going to conduct electricity. It's not like I wouldn't recommend using these if you're some kind of electrician, but they're pretty nice little linesman pliers. The teeth are good on them. The cutter is pretty good. The hinges are smooth. I mean, I'm just moving this with my thumb. They're good. They're a nice little set, but they also have a few imperfections from the factory, you know, of course, because like right there, it looks like rust, but it's actually just paint they carried over. The adjustable, I've used this a few times. I was surprised. I'm not a big fan of adjustable wrenches. Basically, the only time I ever use adjustables is to measure out what I'm going to need without guessing. If it's just there and I grab it, I can measure exactly what size socket I'll need, you know. Like, boom, need a 10 millimeter or a 1/2 inch. 12. I mean, it'll cover you on most things. The handle is pretty good. They look nice. They'll do basically whatever you need them to. You're not going to be using them for torquing the hell out of stuff. It's just not going to happen. It's not necessary. And they stretch all the way to either, come on, they stretch to like 1.5 inches or like 34 millimeters, 33 millimeters, something like that. They look good, and actually there aren't any factory imperfections. I have noticed the paint is fairly well cut on that line. They do look really clean, and they fit well. These are the cream of the crop right here. These channel locks remind me a lot of Nip-X. They have a little push button right here, adjustable slide. Let's see. They have a little push button adjustable, so you just push that little Irwin and they go down. These big boys, I have used these a number of times. They go dang far. Talking about right there, boom, they'll pull out, man. I mean, that's a couple inches right on that. I've used these. Took an oil filter off a car with these jokers. I'm talking about it was stuck, you know, and I couldn't get a good grip on it with just my. It wouldn't want to come off. You know, like most of the time they'll come off right with your hand, but they wouldn't do it this time. And I just grabbed them with these jokers and ripped that thing off. Anyway, the tooth design, kind of cool, just like the Nip-X design, so that as they close up, they'll fit just right around the head of a bolt. Fit just right, boom. Close. It's got a square end inside. The teeth are really, really grippy. As you can see, even have inner teeth right in here, a few little teeth right inside the groove catch. So if you know you're doing that little tiny stuff, you can grab them up with that. So do every other pair in the group. Just a overall really nice little set. The handles are nice on them, as you can see. They look clean. Focus. There we go. They look really clean. Nice little accents with the yellow. And they're in this nice little canvas bag. Something designed. They got little brads, I guess, so if you want to hang it up or something. But so far, I've used this little canvas bag. Basically, I'll take it over to my toolbox. And bow. Lay it out in the drawer. Fits just like I need it to. Keeps the pliers organized. I haven't had a chance yet. The Snap-on man still owes me a 3-piece plier set, but I'm supposed to get that in fairly soon. And he still owes me a 3/8 drive handle. That's my only problems I've had with the guy, but that can be fixed fairly quickly. The pliers from Snap-on I don't think they would be equally as good as these are as a set, especially for your home guy. And I don't even know, Snap-on, their channel locks aren't going to compete with this. I did own a pair. I don't think, in my opinion, they would line up. Their Nip-X, those are some badass pliers to channel locks too. Those would definitely compete well. My opinion, Nip-X is definitely best on the market, but one set of channel locks costs as much as this whole set from Irwin. So if you're working out of your house, or you're just doing stuff at the house, just working on random plumbing, stuff like that, this is a great set. 8 pieces, 8 sets right here. 8-piece set for $58 and some change. Other than that, my video for tomorrow, I'm probably gonna do a quick review on some of the power tools from Ryobi. I have basically every power tool that I need from them. I'm trying my dangest to convince them to do a 3/8 drive gun, but you know, one person is just one voice is just one voice, and we need to hear from way more people than that before they even compete in that market with Milwaukee and DeWalt. But other than that, these are fantastic set of pliers. Go ahead and pick you some of these up. They're fairly cheap. I hope you enjoy the videos. If so, like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. I mean, you can't go wrong with sharing it with your friends. Worst case scenario, they don't like it and they move on or leave some feedback. Maybe I'll hear what I need to change about my videos. Video quality is not that great. I already know, but at this point, I'm recording it on my phone, and we'll make some improvements as they come. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, as I said earlier, and see you in the next one.